Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field evening in Vancouver, British Columbia. And it is my great honor as the center leader to welcome you to what is a very unique space. This space, there are only 12 of these spaces in the world. This is a sacred space that is created by Tao calligraphies. Tao calligraphy is unlike any other kind of calligraphy because when it is created by the calligrapher who is Dr. and Master Zhigang he connects to the source. He is a source channel. He connects to the source, and the source through him transmits a field into the calligraphy. That field is vibrating, radiating. It has frequency, it has vibration. That field emanates out. We connect to that field through meditation. So close our eyes, we can connect with the field. You know, I meditated for 15 years before I met Master Sha. And when I met him, I discovered that his meditation goes much deeper, much faster than what I was doing. In this field, that's the same experience. You can go much deeper, much faster. We can meditate, we can connect to the calligraphy, bring in the field by tracing the calligraphy with our hands. Each one of our fingers represents one of the 5 elements. The 5 elements theory is part of the traditional Chinese medicine teachings. These are ancient teachings based on very ancient Tao, traditional Tao teachings. So Master Sha is teaching the ancient Tao teachings. And is helping humanity to connect with those teachings and transform the struggles, the pain, the suffering, the blockages. Some people say, you know, I sabotage myself. Well, I used to say that until I met Master Sha. And we do sabotage ourselves, but it's not how you think. It's because we carry messages. We are giving messages to ourselves. We are giving messages to the universe. We are giving messages to everyone else. We're giving messages to everyone and everything. We're giving messages to Mother Earth. We're giving messages to heaven. So those messages sometimes come back to us and they cause us to suffer. They cause us to experience physical health challenges, emotional health challenges. I work with a number of people who have emotional health challenges. Their emotions in an instant get triggered. In an instant, they can go from being able to, just engaging to suddenly being overcome by grief and sadness, overcome by depression. And that's hard. That's very, very hard. I work with people who have mental challenges. Their mind doesn't always remember, or they're not able to really understand what's being said. I work with people who have relationship issues, who have financial issues, business issues. I work with people with issues with their pets. The pet doesn't listen to them. The pet has an attitude towards them, or the pet actually, what is that called? When they kind of rebel, I can't think of the word, but like if the owner leaves, then they do all kinds of mischief in the house, right? There's a term for that. Vindictive. They're a little bit vindictive because they left or whatever. And you can resolve that in the Tao calligraphy healing field. It's like anything else. Why is that happening? Because the messages that the dog has, or the messages that the cat has. I had a friend years ago when I was in grad school. We came out of grad school, we were working in the same city, and that cat would disappear for days. I remember one time she said, I don't know, I can't find the cat, can't find the cat. It was this little cat. I think the cat's name was Sasha. One day, my friend went up, got up on one of those step stools and reached up for this box that was in the back of the closet. And she's like, wow, that box, I don't remember putting anything heavy in there. Who was in there? The cat. She didn't know how long it's been in there. So, and she called the cat. The cat didn't come out. Anyways, I didn't know what I know now. I would have been able to help her. Why is this happening? Because the messages that the owner has and the messages that the cat has or the dog has or your son has or your daughter has or your car has or your dishwasher has, those messages are not positive. They're negative. They're negative in nature. And in this field, we can transform it. You don't have to bring your dishwasher here. You don't need to bring your cat here. You don't need to bring your house or your car here. Because we're in a quantum field. What is the source field? The source field is a quantum field. It is the oneness, it is the ultimate oneness field. There is no time in this field. There is no space in this field. There is no shape, no image to this field. You cannot touch it. You cannot see it. You cannot smell it. But the field exists. This field is a source field. The source is the Tao. Tao is the name that Lao Tzu, a highly revered philosopher, sage, who lived about 2,500 years ago, about the same time that the Buddha was living in India. And he wrote a book to help humanity understand the purpose of life. The book's name is the Tao Te Ching. It explains how creation occurs. It explains that we are created from the Tao, the ultimate source, and that we go back to the Tao. But we get lost. We forget that we came from the Tao. And lifetime after lifetime, we're lost. We're chasing things that have nothing to do with the Tao. We chase a career, we chase a job, we chase a person. We chase a cat or a dog. We may be chasing wealth, the perfect vegetables. I love seeing pictures of people's gardens. Perfect tomatoes, perfect cucumbers. Yeah. So in this book, Lao Tzu explains the Tao. And he says the Tao has no name. Because if you have a name, then you're not the Tao. You're not the creator. Only the Tao is nameless. The Tao is the one with no name. But in order to talk about him, he gave the name Tao. So it is these teachings that Master Sha is sharing with humanity in the simplest and most powerful and engaging ways. What could be more beautiful than to learn to write a calligraphy like the one behind me, or to learn to connect to this field and receive the love from the source that is contained within this calligraphy, that is held in every dot of ink, in every stroke. What could be more beautiful than to hear a song and know that that sound, that every note of that song carries the Tao field? So the field is a quantum field. It has no time, no space, no name, no image, cannot touch it, cannot see it, cannot feel it. This field is a field that carries source frequency and vibration. So it is the highest frequency and vibration. It is the vibration of creation. It carries the most positive messages to replace the ones that we are giving to ourselves in our heads. Some of the harshest messages that we send to ourselves. But we can transform them in the field. And we can help others. We can become a carrier of the field. The calligraphy is a carrier of the field. Human beings cannot see the Tao. Nobody can see the Tao. But the calligraphy carries the field. That field is transmitted through Master Sha to write when he writes the calligraphy. That field is transmitted to Master Sha, who then transmits it to us to create Tao hands practitioners, to create Tao song practitioners, to create Tao calligraphy practitioners. So each one of those carries a Tao or source field. When they sing the source field, those notes penetrate into the deepest, tiniest spaces in you. When you write calligraphy for someone, that frequency and vibration penetrates the organ systems, cell units, RNA, DNA for that person. When we turn on our Tao healing hands and offer a blessing to someone, that field from the source goes to that person's request, to their heart, to their liver, to their spleen, to their lungs, to their kidneys, to their knees, to their back. And with source frequency and vibration, changes the energy, changes the matter, changes the messages of that part of the body. That's what's happening here. It's special. It's astonishing. It's miraculous. And it's real. So we want you to experience this tonight. And I have some guests that are joining me. And we're going to help you to experience the field. But I want to find out from everybody, you post, what brought you here tonight? What do you want to transform? And are you new to our sessions? Are you here for the first time? Are you, are you here for the first time? If you're coming back, what brought you back? What is it that you are wanting to do in this field? What are you wanting to transform tonight in this field? Can you share that in the chat for me? Nori says, I'm beyond grateful to Master Sha for bringing Tao calligraphy to humanity, so powerful. Jill says, to boost my first soul house, big time. That's great. Melissa says, greatest love from Tennessee. So please share what brought you here and what you would like to transform. Because I'll be doing, we'll be singing, chanting. It would be great to know what you're transforming so that we can continue to serve you. So let's see. I want to find out. So Nori, you received a blessing a couple weeks ago. Can you post how your lungs are doing? Can you post that in the chat? So Melissa, I'm here to transform diabetes, to clear more layers of blockages related to diabetes. Okay, yeah, good for you. So if everybody could share, yeah. All right, so let's do some practice. Yeah, we'll do this book because everybody can get this book. I'm not so sure. I think the Tao Classic is also available. So this book is really probably this one and the other book, which is the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field for Transformation, Healing and Transformation of the Rejuvenation of the Back. They are really the simplest and most comprehensive books on healing that Master Sha has put out. They're comprehensive because not only do they teach you how to do the practices, but they have QR codes that enable you to access videos so you can actually practice with the videos and practice. So you practice with the videos to visualize, to see the light inside the body. So let's do the practices here. So a number of people mentioned the first soul house. The first soul house is the most important soul house in the body. It is the generator of life. It is the generator of energy. The major meridians, so there's a red meridian in the front, Du meridian in the back. Major meridians start at the first soul house. The first soul house is at the perineum. So it's between the anus and the genitals. That first soul house, the root chakra, connects to Mother Earth. It is also accumulating. This is an accumulation point for the yin energy in the body. Mother Earth is yin. We are connecting to Mother Earth through our feet, and she nourishes us, and then that energy comes into the body through that first soul house. The power of that first soul house then determines how far up through the soul houses your energy is traveling. You need a lot of power to go up the 7 chakras. Many people have heard the 7 chakras or energy chakras. Soul houses in Master Sha's teachings also have a dual purpose. They also define the level of your spiritual development. Where is your soul? Where is your soul standing? So Nori says, my lung distress went from 6 to 2. The evening I received Jimena's beautiful Dao Song blessing. It stayed at 2 for about 9 days. Then this past Saturday, I caught a cold or some other bug. Lucille, have we seen you here before? I have my Tao hand since December 2020, and I want to open my third eye. First soul house, spiritual channel, so I can take any opportunity. So I take any opportunity to be in the wonderful field. Thank you, Master Sha. Yes. Nuri says, my lung distress now is around a 3 or 4. Thank you so much, Jimena, for your beautiful and powerful Tao Song blessing. Okay, so Nuri, this is what I wanted to know. Thank you so much. I want to help you, and I'm going to help everybody else. So let's chant for the first soul house. And then I'm going to do a blessing for you for your lungs. So first soul house is in this book. And you're going to connect with the practices that are here so that you are able, first soul house is in page 96. so that you are quickly able to boost your energy, stamina, vitality. Okay, so everybody, you're going to body power. You're going to stand or sit, feet shoulder width apart. Your toes are facing forward. Put your hands in the yin yang hand position. So this is your left hand. You're going to wrap your right hand around the thumb and then wrap the fingers around the knuckles, right? Of the left hand over the right hand. You're going to put this in front of your lower abdomen. This is called the yin yang hand position. And we're going to do, you're going to sit straight. Your back is straight. You're reaching up as if there's someone pulling your head. You're going to reach up. Another beautiful way that Master Sha puts this is you're reaching up to heaven's heart through the crown chakra, reaching up, and you're reaching for Mother Earth's heart through your feet. So this is body power, the use of hand and body positions to create field. And we are creating a high density field in our lower abdomen. So you're going to put this yin yang hand position as far down as you can on your in front of your lower abdomen. Do not touch the body. Keep it away from the body. You need space, energy, so we're creating a high density field in our first soul house. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to visualize a golden ball. It can be a tiny pin size, or it can be a golf ball size. It could be a baseball size. It could be a softball size. It could be whatever size you want it to be. Golden light. Focus on the golden light. Any thought that you have, any emotion that you have, any physical sensation that you have, bring it back to the golden light. That's all you focus on. Golden light, golden light, golden light. So start taking nice deep breaths in. Allow the breath to come in through your nose, go down your central channel, all the way down to the first soul house. And then when it reaches the first soul house, see if your abdomen begins to expand with the inhalation, and then slowly you exhale. Slowly you inhale, slowly you exhale. Okay? And now we're going to do soul power. We're going to connect to the universe. So dear, we connect to our internal souls first. Dear soul, heart, mind, and body of my first chakra, my first soul house, I love you, honor you, deeply appreciate you. You have the power to heal and rejuvenate yourself. Do a good job. Thank you. We connect to the outer souls. So dear the Tao, the Source, the Divine, dear the Buddhas and Saints, do you have a spirit guide? Do you connect with Mother Mary? Do you connect with Kuan Yin? Do you connect with the Buddha? Who do you connect with? Dear Heaven, dear Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, universes, I love you, honor you, appreciate you. And we have to ask for forgiveness. Those negative messages that we have given ourselves and that we have given others have caused others a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. We have to apologize. We have to apologize that we maybe continue to have these thoughts, even though we know they're not positive. Yeah? Please forgive my ancestors and me for all the mistakes we have made in all lifetimes related to the first soul house. So I noticed, as Shirley said, I transformed the large intestine, Nori the lungs, Melissa the diabetes, Jeffrey says a fatty liver, yeah? Lucille wants to open her third eye. So Sarah, what does she say? From Lorraine, who's joining. So Lorraine's joining us for the first time. Yeah, she has fibromyalgia. Yeah, we're going to help her. So Rob, for you, first soul house is going to help you for the spiritual issue you mentioned earlier. Okay. I am so please forgive my ancestors and me for all the mistakes we've made in all lifetimes related to the first soul house. I am sincerely sorry for all these mistakes. I apologize from the bottom of my heart to all the souls my ancestors and I have hurt or harmed in these ways. In order to be forgiven, I will serve unconditionally. To chant, to meditate, is to serve. Why? Because we are radiating light. The more we meditate, the more we chant, the more we are radiating light, love and light to others. I will chant and meditate as much as I can. I will offer unconditional service as much as I can. I unconditionally forgive anyone who hurt or harmed my ancestors or me in all lifetimes. I am extremely grateful. Thank you. So we're going to chant the sacred mantra Hey. Hey is the sacred sound that was given to Master Sha for the first soul house. So close your eyes. Remember, if you're standing, feet are shoulder width apart, soft knees, tuck your pelvis in slightly. Your hands are as low as you can on your body. Deep breath in. Chant from the base of the body. Hey. Nice deep breath in. Deep breath in. This time, we're going to chant Hey 3 times. Deep breath in. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Now we're going to chant. And we're going to visualize. We're going to imagine that the light from the first soul house rises to the third soul house, the third chakra, which is at the level of the navel. So, Hey, Ya, the sound, the golden light ball goes from the first soul house to the third. Hey, Ya, Hey, Ya, Hey, Ya, Yo. Light goes up through our spinal cord, up to the brain, up to the seventh soul house, straight down the chakras. This is amazing. This is the rejuvenation circle. You want to heal. You want to open your third eye. You want to have more energy, vitality for your spiritual practices. This is the practice. Deep breath in. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo, hey ya, hey ya yo, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya yo, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo, hey ya, hey ya yo, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Close your eyes. Can you feel the heat? If we fully develop our first soul house, we will feel heat. Can you see the light? Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Deep breath in. Keep your mind on your first soul house. Deep breath in. Hey. So you visualize the light comes in through, imagine your breath as light comes in, goes down through the channel to your first soul house. And then as you chant, it's forming this golden light ball that is rotating, radiating 360 degrees in any direction, clockwise, counterclockwise, doesn't matter. We don't direct it, we just observe it. Deep breath in. Hey. Deep breath in. Hey. Deep breath in. Hey. Now you chant silently. I will chant out loud for us, but you chant silently. Keep your mind on that golden ball. Hey. Now you're going to take a nice deep breath in, and this time we're going to chant 3 times. And you see the light comes in, same as before, forms this golden light ball, and when we chant, hey, 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 you're going to see the light radiating in 360 degrees, forming a field inside your lower abdomen. The more you do this practice, the more dense that golden light ball becomes, the more powerful the field. Deep breath in. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Now the circle. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Silently focus on that first soul house. I will chant for you. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya yo. Silently, what do you feel? What are you experiencing? Is your first soul house warm? Is your body relaxed, quiet, peaceful, centered, grounded? Is your heart quiet? Is your mind quiet or quieter? Is whatever discomfort you had eased a little bit? Post in the chat. What did you experience? Move your body. What do you feel? Did you feel the love of the source coming from the first soul house up to your heart? What did you experience? And Sarah and Mark? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. This was very beautiful practice. You know, a lot of light from the Tao Chung is really surrounding, and each of those sacred sounds really vibrates that area is what I was seeing. So there was blockages in different areas of the body, but as we were chanting that sacred sound like hey and ya and yo, it was really rotating that energy through the center channel to really open that up. And of course here in the field everything is even more amplified, so it was very beautiful. Thank you.
Beautiful, Mark. Thank you. And Sarah, what did you see?
Well, what I saw was as we began, I noticed it was like a, you know, if you haven't dusted for a while, for example, you know, and as we started to chant, then I could see the dust kind of being blown off the, the you know what I mean, and then as the more we chanted, and I really felt the warmth and the expansion myself a lot, and I could see that this was happening for everyone in the field as well, that it was like the first soul house was awakened, everybody was kind of sleeping, and then as soon as the hay started, there was a response, and then the light began to shine more and more, and the golden ball was getting a little bit bigger each time. So it started small, but with each one, and especially after the second practice that we did, it was able to stay expanded for longer. And I did notice that for people that were standing, that the expansion was greater than those that were sitting. So that's what I saw.
Yeah, that's because especially if they soften their knees, we're opening the sanjiao. The sanjiao is literally the pathway for qi and jing to flow. So it's the space gets bigger, right? And that's important. It's important to know this. It's important to know this. So let me take a look and see, what did people experience? What are people saying in the chat? Okay, so Nori says, I felt energy swirling counterclockwise in my first soul house. Loved this practice. Shirley, warm and vibrating, energized. Nori says, after a couple of minutes, my voice became stronger as well. Yeah, that's gonna. You need power in this first soul house. No power, it's very hard to do much of anything. Christine, my body is warm, especially my core and spine. Yeah, your spine is being nourished. Jeffrey, my body it's hot from the base to the neck. Felt like I am here but not here. Yeah, beautiful. Nothing bothers. Heart, mind, thoughts dropped away. Excellent. So you went into emptiness. That's beautiful. Lucille, I feel so hot I had to switch on the air conditioner. Where are you? And one of my cats came to sit by my side on the sofa, and he was about to touch my belly. I'm sure he could feel the warmth. He could see the light. They have an open third eye. He could see the light. And loose aceto, lower abdomen and palms, so hot. Some vibration in my first soul house. Sweating. I'm so happy for all of you. Lucille, you're in Martinique. How beautiful. Thank you for joining us. That's wonderful. That's really wonderful that you're joining us. It's late. It's late your time. That's great. Okay. So, Nori, I'm going to chant for you. I want to help you to clear your lungs, because how can you, you damage the lungs.
Yeah.
Every year, I know, because I have lung issues. I've had lung issues since I was a little kid. I've had bronchitis twice. It's very hard to clear the lungs. Yeah, very hard. I'm not as congested as I was a year ago, 2 years ago. Oh goodness, but it's not clear. And day like today, when I'm a little bit stressed, I can feel it. So, are we able to pin her?
Yeah, I'll be able to pin her.
Okay. So close your eyes, Nori. Put your hands in the yin-yang hand position and bring those to your lower abdomen. Everybody do the same. You don't think about yourself. You visualize light in Nuri's lungs. So that would be true also for Lorraine. She's gonna be next. She's just visualizing. Right now we're just serving. To serve, the purpose of life is to serve. To serve somebody else is to serve ourselves. Ultimately, it comes back to us. But if we can at least, for just a few minutes. So close your eyes. Focus on your lower abdomen and in your lungs. See light in your first soul house. See light in your lungs. So, dear my Tao Song practitioner treasure, I love you. I love this treasure. I have had this treasure. I have, going back to the very first one. Got it. But have I used it? No. Until the last week of May. And I got guidance. I had to accomplish the task. I had to accomplish this entire course, 15-week course, in 2 weeks. And then I found out there were cases involved. I had 3 days. And you know what got me through it? These mantras and this treasure. The more services I offered, the more I was able to complete all of the assignments. And I managed to complete the course. And 6 people's lives were changed in the process. Now, I am just so beside myself. We're going to start a Tao Song healing session, because I just think this is the best thing since sliced bread. It is, it's like I've discovered fire. I want to chant for everybody. I saw somebody on the bus. I was like, the bus is packed, but I could be chanting for her, Because the miracles that are happening with this is so amazing. So close your eyes, Nuri. Visualize light, lower abdomen, light in your lungs. Don't turn on your treasures. I'm turning on my Tao practitioner treasure, and I'm going to connect with the mantras. So Tao Song practitioner, it's a Tao Golden Light Ball Golden Liquid Spring. Please offer Nuri the blessing that she needs most at this time for her lungs. Help her to heal her lungs as appropriate. I'm going to go through the 5 elements for you, but I'm going to focus on the lungs. Jiao Yai, Jiao Yai Yo Dao, Jiao Yai Yo Dao, Jiao Yai Yo Dao, Jiao Yai Yo Dao, Jiao Yai Yo Dao. Jiao Ya Yo Dao, Jiao Ya Yo Zhong, Zhao ya yo ling, Zhao ya yo shu, Zhao ya yo kong, Zhao ya yo dao, Zhao ya yo zhong, Zhao ya yo ling, Zhao ya yo shu, Zhao ya yo kong. Just absorb that, Nori. Don't focus, don't think anything. Just focus on the first soul house. Focus on your heart chakra. Sorry, not the heart chakra, the lungs. Dao, this is for the fire element. Zhong, ling, shu, kong, dao, zhong, ling, shu, kong, dao, zhong, ling, shu, kong, dao, zhong, ling, shu, kong. And again, allow that, absorb that love from the source. Absorb the frequency and vibration of the fire element. Absorb the frequency and vibration of the source field, of the source most positive messages, most positive energy, most positive matter. Absorb the soul power of the source, the power to make things happen. Earth element. Gong ya yo dao, gong ya yo zhong, gong ya yo ling, gong ya yo shu, gong ya yo kong, gong ya yo dao, gong ya yo zhong, gong ya yo ling, gong ya yo shu, gong ya yo kong, gong ya yo dao, gong ya yo zhong, gong ya yo ling, gong ya yo shu, gong ya yo kong, gong ya yo dao, gong ya yo zhong, gong ya yo ling, gong ya yo shu, gong ya yo zhong, gong ya yo dao, gong ya yo zhong, gong ya yo ling, gong ya yo shu, gong ya We take that in. Metal element. The metal element, lungs, large intestine, whole body skin, nose, respiratory system, the emotional imbalance of grief and sadness. Yeah. Shanya yo dao. 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 Shanya yo jong. 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 Shanya yo ling. 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 Shanya yo shu. 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 Shanya yo kong. 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 Take that in. Take in all of that beautiful love and light from the source into the tiniest spaces, tiniest matter in your lungs. Allow the purest messages of the source to transform the messages of congestion, the messages of difficulty breathing, the messages of sickness, to vibrant health. Water element, kidneys, urinary bladder. The sense organ is the ears. Whole body bones, the tissues. And the emotional imbalance of fear. Yu ya yo dao. 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 Yu ya yo jong. 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 Yu ya yo ling. 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 Yu ya yo shu. Yu ya yo shu. Yu ya yo shu, yu ya yo shu, yu ya yo shu, yu ya yo kong, 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 yo ya yo dao, 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 yo ya yo jong, 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 yo ya yo ling, 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 yo ya yo shu, 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 yo ya yo kong, yo ya yo kong, yo ya yo kong, yo ya yo kong, yo ya yo kong. So take that in, Nori, and let me ask Mark and Sarah to share their images. What did they see for Nori?
Wow, wow, wow. It's, so much light. Really incredible. No words to describe all the things that were going on. But the key thing I do want to mention is that when I was looking inside with the third eye into the body of Nori, you can see, some kind of like darker blockages within the body. And this blessing was very specific because what it was doing was speeding up the vibration. So these areas that were kind of vibrating very slowly, very stagnantly, started to vibrate much faster. And as it was vibrating faster, it was starting to dissipate. And then that energy would start to, as it kind of moved out, it created more space in the body. And then I started to see the movement, especially after you did all the 5 elements. There was much more movement, much more circulation in the body. So it's really just amazing blessing. So thank you for letting me share.
So imagine 1 hour of this, 1 hour of these mantras. Yeah. Okay, Sarah, what did you see? Because you're smiling, so I know you must have seen something.
It was quite unusual. I saw, right from the very start, I saw the waves of light going in to Nori from her back, through the back. And I kept on seeing a river, a beautiful, a very pale blue, crystal, silver crystal blue river. And it was, when I asked about it, because I couldn't see where it was coming from, and they said it's Tao water coming through this sound frequency. And each one of the organs really needed this sort of cooling, soothing combination of this Tao water and sound that was coming through the sound. And particularly for her lungs, what I saw with my spiritual eye was I saw the lining of the lungs, and in my third eye it looked sort of like a honeycomb. And then this blue crystal white light, water light, whatever, it was like a water light. It went around the periphery of each one of these, you know how honeycomb looks sort of octagonal. It went around each one of those to, you know, to like regenerate, to nourish, deeply nourish, and cool down. Because when I asked why cool, I was expecting to see golden light and, you know, that, but they said when there is inflammation, there needs to be cooling. And so I saw this crystal bluish white light fluid, water, nectar, going deeply, even to the around the edges of each one of the cells to cool things down. So that was the case, especially for the lungs, but I saw this cooling action of this light, this river that came in through the back and each one of her organs. It was really amazing to watch. Thank you very much.
Okay, Nori, so go ahead and share. What was your experience?
Master Heyman, I'm so grateful. I felt so much gratitude I almost cried. I always want to not ever cry in public, so I held it back. So then I just closed my eyes, like you said, and I just kept thinking how beautiful your voice was as you went on. I thought, your voice is so beautiful, it's so beautiful. And right away, I could feel the energy in my palms, in my hands. And it was really, really palpable, as though there was something solid, right, pushing against both hands. And I actually had this sense of knowing that there were light beings, and I've never felt this before, that there were many light beings who came to me and who were picking off blockages. They were removing little blockages all over my front and back lungs. I actually thought, I've never felt this before. Many light beings, I don't know if they're saints or Buddhas or angels, but they were there and they kept going in and they would take out and go in and take out. It was just amazing. And then about 2 or 3 minutes after you started on the lungs, I felt like crying. And then I remember the word sadness came. I thought, I'm not going to cry. But what it was there was so much love from the light beings, from your song. There was so much love that part of me wanted to cry from it. It's like, oh my gosh. So, like I said, I always don't want to cry in public. So I held back the tears. When you got to the Gongya Yodao, the Gongya for the spleen and the earth element, as you know, that's one of my weakest ones. And there was this really, really strong knowingness urging me to place one of my hands really near my spleen. So I resisted because my head was still following, one hand at my first soul house, one hand at my lungs. But it was too strong, and finally I just placed one of my hands at my spleen. There was so much healing happening at my spleen. I can't thank you enough. I could feel it happening. My spleen was sucking it in. It was like I'm here and I really need this too. And it was just like it was soaking it in. I'm so grateful. It's like amazing, really amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, so Nori, practice. You must practice. You must practice. The recommendation is 2 hours a day, a minimum of 2 hours a day when you have a chronic condition. This is chronic. You had it last year, you had the year before. It's chronic. We need to transform a chronic condition. You must do practice, yeah? So I know that something will shift for you, and that part of that, how big of a shift is going to depend on how much practice you do. So I would encourage you to do a couple hours of practice every single day. And you need power in your first soul house. You need power in the channel, the chi channel, and you need power You need focused practice on the lines. I wish you all the best. Okay, so we have another guest. So I'm just having so much fun with all of this. So our next guest, her name is Lorraine. And Lorraine, I'll let you explain to people. You have, how many years you've had fibromyalgia?
I have had fibromyalgia now for 35 years.
Whoa. Oh my goodness gracious.
I was sort of diagnosed when it wasn't really known as such at the time. And it was called something myofibrocytis, and then over time it got changed to that, but that's what I've had for all those years.
So you told me the other day that you live with pain that's about a 2 to, in general, a 2 to a 3, where you have pain in different parts of the body. So these you call them your fibromyalgia spots. And when you have a fibromyalgia attack, it goes to a 5 or higher, right? Does it go to an 8? It goes to an 8 or a 9?
It's gone to an 8 or 9. When it's severe and lasting a couple of days or so, it can go up to a 10 easily.
Yeah. And what triggers that?
I have no idea. It comes on very suddenly. Sometimes I know if I overdo a little bit of physical work that I will trigger something. But basically, it'll just, in the middle of the night, all of a sudden I've got this pain and I'm not doing anything. I'm sleeping.
Okay. So, the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field, the Tao Sacred Mantras, the Tao, it's called Tao Song Mantras, are here to serve you. I am so honored to do this for you. I want to help you. I just cannot understand how you live. I mean, I live with pain. Oh my goodness gracious! But I cannot understand. 35 years. Okay. We can help you. We can help you. I just think, yeah. So, no promises, but I'm happy to chant for you, and the rest is in the Tao's hands. Okay. I'll put my heart into it, and let's see what happens for you. All right?
Okay.
So, can I ask you one other question? How often do these come?
You know what? I'm going to say just about every night, but in different, it's not always a 10 or a 5. Sometimes it's a 2, just enough to wake me up, because all of a sudden my neck and shoulders are just so tight I have to get up. So there's always something every night, but not to the severity of a 5 or a 10.
So I did a Tao Song blessing for you a couple of days ago.
Right.
What has happened since then?
Overall, my body has become calmer, except for my thumb area. It just doesn't want to release. But my legs and my energy is good. My sleep was good one night. And then last night, not again. And I've had this issue before where my mind, if I do something a lot in a day, I will do it all night. So with the more chanting and more healing blessings I give myself, I'm doing that all night. I just, all of a sudden, I close my eyes and I'm doing my healing blessings.
Good for you.
It keeps me awake.
I know, but the thing is, it's actually good for you. On some level, it's actually good for you. So I did this actually because I had these horrendous migraines that I would get that would last for 10 days. And I learned to chant in my sleep. Yeah, so I chant in my sleep now. Okay, let me chant for you. So close your eyes. I'm going to mute you just in case. Okay. Mark is going to pin you. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I'll move over, I think, huh? All right, there we go. Okay. So dear my Tao Song practitioner treasure, love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please give Lorraine the blessing she needs for the condition to heal, the condition of fibromyalgia. So don't turn on your treasures, but you can do like forgiveness practice. So that's one of the keys to healing is love and forgiveness. Love, forgiveness, and gratitude are the 3 keys to healing. But you can do that. I'll chant for you. Close your eyes. Visualize light in your first soul house. That's the key for everybody. And let me start. Jiao ya yo dao, jiao ya yo dao, jiao ya yo dao, jiao ya yo dao, jiao ya yo dao. I'm chanting for her wood element. In the traditional Chinese medicine, everything can be categorized as one of the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. When they are in harmony, there is health. When there is disharmony, then there can be some significant blockages in someone's health. Jiao ya yo zhong, 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 jiao ya yo ling, 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 jiao ya yo shu, 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 jiao ya yo kong, jiao ya yo kong, jiao ya yo kong, jiao ya yo kong, jiao ya yo kong. Really take that in. Every organ, every system, every part of the body, every cell, cell unit, RNA, DNA, tiniest matter, tiniest spaces, has the 5 elements. So we heal the liver, the gallbladder, the whole body tendons, the emotional imbalance of anger, and what am I missing? The sense organ is the eyes, but we're actually healing every organ, system, part of the body, cell, cell unit, RNA. Fire element, heart, small intestine. The tongue, blood vessels, blood, emotional imbalance of anxiety, depression. Zhi ya yo dao, 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 zhi ya yo zhong, 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 zhi ya yo ling, 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 zhi ya yo shu, 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 zhi ya yo kong, 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 zhi ya yo dao, zhi ya yo zhong, zhi ya yo ling, zhi ya yo shu, zhi ya yo kong. This is your heart is needing a little extra boost. Okay, the earth element, spleen, stomach, spleen, stomach, whole body muscles, mouth, lips, teeth, and gums, and the emotional imbalance of worry. Gong ya yo dao, gong ya yo zhong, gong ya yo ling, gong ya yo shu, gong ya yo kong, gong ya yo dao, gong ya yo zhong, gong ya yo ling, gong ya yo shu, gong ya yo kong, gong ya yo dao, gong ya yo zhong, gong ya yo ling, gong ya yo shu, gong ya yo kong, gong ya yo dao, gong ya yo zhong, gong ya yo shu ling, gong ya yo shu, gong ya yo kong. Take that in. Take that into your spleen. So everybody in the field is benefiting. Everybody. It's not just Lorraine. Everybody. The field doesn't have, it has no time, no space. You're not getting the full blessing, but you're getting the splash. And it's a big splash, I want you to know. I'll ask Mark to share in a minute. All right, the metal element. Shang ya yo dao, shang ya yo zhong, shang ya yo ling, shang ya yo shu, shang ya yo kong, shang ya yo dao, shang ya yo zhong, shang ya yo ling, shang ya yo shu, shang ya yo kong, shang ya yo dao, shang ya yo zhong, shang ya yo ling, shang ya yo shu, shang ya yo kong, shang ya yo dao, shang ya yo zhong, shang ya yo ling, shang ya yo shu, shang ya yo kong, shang ya yo dao, shang ya yo zhong, shang ya yo ling, shang ya yo shu, shang ya yo kong. Water element. Yu ya yo dao, yu ya yo zhong, yu ya yo ling, yu yu ya yo jong, yu ya yo ling, yu ya yo shu, yu ya yo kong, yu ya yo dao, yu ya yo jong, yu ya yo ling, yu ya yo shu, yu ya yo kong, your Y jiao. Yo ya yo down. Y jiao is the biggest space in the body, and it's in front of the spinal column, and it goes from the cranial cavity all the way down to the base, and it's the width of the torso. Yo ya yo down. Yo ya yo jong. Yo ya yo ling. Yo ya yo shu. Yo ya yo kong, yo ya yo dao, yo ya yo jong, yo ya yo ling, yo ya yo shu, yo ya yo kong, yo ya yo dao, yo ya yo jong, yo ya yo ling, yo ya yo shu, yo ya yo kong, yo ya yo dao, yo ya yo jong, yo ya yo ling, yo ya yo shu, yo ya yo kong. Beautiful. So Sarah, what did you see for Lorraine?
Thank you, Jimena. Well, I was shown her meridian system. And what I was seeing was that, it would go along and then there would be a gap. And then it would go along and there'd be a gap. And so the chanting was closing those gaps, because in that gap is where the energy is not able to flow, and that's where she feels these, these little pricks of pain suddenly. There's the energy can't jump over that gap. So what the Dao song was doing was it was building the bridge so that these gaps didn't exist. That was just amazing. Thank you so much.
It's so interesting. You just reminded me. I did a healing for somebody one time that has Parkinson's, and I was able to see the brain, how I know what they call it, the neural synapses, yeah, and how when you have Parkinson's, it's very similar, except it's happening in the brain. The path isn't clear. In fact, the brain, it's milky. What I saw was that it's covered with this milky white sticky stuff, yeah, and that prevents that flow. The blessings clear it, so there's flow, and then that jerkiness stops. Yeah. Mark, can you share what happened for other people? Did you see that?
Like, wow, again, this is the second round, and we're really in this big umbrella that is just this light that's just raining down on everybody. When we're here in this field, we're very blessed because we're here in the special field of the Vancouver Centre. But also when the Dao Song is activated, it is really speeding up. There's so much vibration that is moving around. I was concentrating on Lorraine, but it was really also radiating out to everybody that is here present. And what I saw for that was it was like we're kind of like in a bit of a mist or a cloud, and it was starting to dissipate. It's like the sun is now starting to come in and really start to lift this kind of cloud around us. And it was different for everyone, but it was just a sign that this the frequency that is coming through the Tao song and through all the different special mantras was helping to just really dissipate some of these clouds that we have around us. And how deep that is, a little bit debatable for everyone, but it was interesting to start to see that. So thank you.
And Lorraine, how do you feel? And everybody else, post in the chat. You've been in this field. What have you been experiencing? Can you share in the chat? And Lorraine, can you tell me, what did you experience?
Well, when you started with the wood element, I became so hot. I was going to take my sweater off, but then I didn't want to disrupt the whole thing, so I just stayed and I just started to sweat a bit. And tears filled my eyes completely. Then when you went to the other elements, I could just feel this cooling sensation come over me right to the end, the last element. I just felt calmer and cooler. And what I felt inside was, I know where all my organs are kind of thing, but I felt like there was a white light and my cavity of my body was a lot of space, a lot of freedom. And this white light was just filling my body inside. No restrictions of any kind. That's what I felt.
Beautiful. What's your pain level now?
I'm moving my thumb because I want to know, but right now I don't have any pain in my thumb.
It was a 5 when we started. It was
Yes.
a 5, yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
the rest, no. Like my legs, just from standing, I'm starting to feel tired, but no actual pain of any other kind. But my thumb really feels good.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you.
That was the purpose of having her here. So thank you, Lorraine, for joining us. Please sit, relax, and enjoy. So I've invited Sarah. She is a certified, I'm waiting to be certified. She's certified, a Tao song singer. And so she is going to offer everybody who stayed. This is the benefits of staying. So those who stayed and who are here live will receive a 2 to 3 minute Tao song blessing from her. All right? Go ahead, Sarah.
Thank you very much. So everyone, please make a request for whatever it is you would like to receive the blessing for. And I'll turn on my Tao Song Master Practitioner Treasure. I love you, honor you, appreciate you. Could you please offer a blessing as appropriate to each one here for the request? Hey, yo. Sorry, my voice is really rusty today. Hey, How, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Nana.
Yeah, thank you. Isn't that beautiful? So I want to invite you. We are continuing to offer Tao Song Blessings. So these are individual sessions that we do with you for half an hour. The honor fee is $150. You're the only person in that session receiving the blessing. Yeah. So you can register. The team will post the link on the page, or you can connect with us at the center, and we will schedule a time with you. So it's about a half-hour session that we do with you. Both Sarah and I are offering these, so you can make sure that you indicate who you want to receive, which one of us you want to receive the blessing from. And then starting in July, starting in July, we will be doing a group Tao Song healing session. And the honor fee will be less, of course, because it's a group session. So those will be on a Thursday. And we're just waiting for the links, and then we'll be able to share it with you all. So hopefully we can get that next week, and you can start registering and start receiving those sessions. So she and I will be doing them, and we're just ecstatic, just really, really excited to be offering this to you. The other thing I want to mention, of course, is that we are doing Tao Light Massage. And this weekend, if you have not taken the new 3 levels of Tao Healing Hands, but you are a Tao Hands practitioner, I want to encourage you to take this program. It's so well done. I taught it in May. I taught level 1, level 2. I'm teaching level 3 this weekend. And I want to encourage you to take this class. We go deep. Goes deeper than what we were doing before, so that you can really make a connection with the treasure and you can get into action. Last month in May, after the second, the level 2, I launched a 10-day Tao Hands Challenge, and it was amazing. There were like 20-some people that participated, and every day they were posting on Facebook, I gave a blessing to this. I gave a blessing for this person for that. Suddenly, everybody who said, I can't find any clients. Nobody wants Tao Hands. Everybody suddenly found people that they could offer blessings to. So it's a really powerful program. The honor fee, of course, is amazing because if you're already a Tao Hands practitioner. If you haven't certified, you have the opportunity to certify this weekend with me. So please join us. We will post that link in the chat, or you can find it in the information section. Make sure you are registered for tonight, because we send out these beautiful emails. I found out today that we are breaking records because many of you, like 70% of you, open our emails. I'm so grateful to you. The marketing people told me I need to recalibrate myself because I said it was 90, it's dropped to 70. So thank you all who opened them. Make sure you join our email list, because why do people open them? Because we give you some good information. We teach you some things and help you to understand what's happened tonight and what's going to continue to happen for you if you continue to do practices and participate. Like, you could become a Tao Song practitioner. Yeah. You know, I can hardly sing happy birthday. But these mantras, oh my God, it's amazing. I love it. So I want to thank my guests. Nori, I wish you all the best. Lorraine, I'm so happy for you. I hope this sticks. But we'll see if it doesn't, we'll see what we can do for you. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, Cynthia Hamilton, who's in the background taking care of all kinds of things. And most of all, I want to thank Master Sha, who makes all of this possible. Without him, we don't have a way to bring the Tao down to Mother Earth, and we don't have a way to share it with you. He's the channel that brings the calligraphies, transmits the fields to us, and enables us to serve. So it's been my great honor to be with you. I want to read a few of your posts. What happened for you? So I'm so sorry we posted, I don't know how many posts there are here, but anyways, if you could share, let's see, Nori says, Maureen says, hello, okay, welcome. And Nori says it was a really enjoyable listening and chanting along with Jimena's soul song. Lucille, I feel so hot, and I had to stand up not to fall asleep. Her frequency is so high. I know. It's amazing. Nuri says, deepest gratitude to Master Sha for empowering Jimena to offer such a beautiful Tao Song blessings. Maureen, so beautiful, the Tao Song with Sarah. It is. Consuelo Raman, thank you, Jimena Sarah, for the powerful Tao Song blessings. Lucille, thank you so much. It was a very nice session, full of light and love. Thank you, Master Sha and the Divine. See you soon. Yes, I'd love to see you on a more regular basis. Thank you, Nuri. Thank you so much. Thank you, says Jimena Sarah, for your beautiful Tao Song blessings. Oh my gosh, my whole body is better. Exactly. That's the purpose. So this can happen for all of you. The honor fee is $150 for 30 minutes. And these blessings are coming from a very ancient lineage. They're coming from a lineage that is 45,000 years old. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here and for giving us the opportunity to serve you. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday at our Tao Light Massage or for the Tao Hands. It's been my great honor to serve you, and we want to continue to help you each live a happier and healthier life. Love you all. Bye-bye. Good night.